right, welcome to the deep dive. Today, we're really diving headfirst into the UEFA World Cup qualifiers.
Yeah, specifically those matches set for June 7th.
Exactly. We've got a stack of articles, research notes right here. We're trying to figure out what's really going on, on that road to 2026.
That's the plan. Our mission really is to take all this info, distill it, get to the core insights,
Analyze the game.
and understand sort of the potential ripple effects, right? What these results could mean for the whole qualification picture, giving you the essentials.
Without the noise. Okay, let's unpack this then. Looking at June 7th, the sources, well, they point to a few games where things look pretty clear-cut.
Seems so. You've got Bosnia and Herzegovina against San Marino.
Right.
Andorra taking on England, and Finland hosting the Netherlands.
Okay.
And yeah, based on the research, the disparities are pretty significant in these ones.
Like how significant?
Well, take Bosnia versus San Marino, the FIFA rankings. It's 49 against 211. That's a massive gap.
Wow, okay.
And the history backs it up. Bosnia usually wins comfortably at home. The analysis even puts their win odds down at like 1.01.
1.01. So basically a certainty according to the numbers. What about England?
Similar story. England's ranked 4th. Andorra, 153rd. England's won all 6 previous games.
And the goal difference?
25 scored, none conceded. Yeah. Odds for England are around 1.03.
Okay. And Finland, Netherlands?
A bit closer, maybe, but still a strong lean. Finland's 59th, Netherlands 6th. The Dutch have a dominant head-to-head, especially in World Cup qualifiers. Prediction there is about 1.29 for the Netherlands.
So, okay, these results might seem obvious, but why does the material still stress their importance? It feels like easy points.
That's a good point. It's more than just the 3 points, though. For teams like Bosnia, already leading Group H, and England, who top Group K, these matches are highlighted as vital chances to really boost their goal difference.
The goal difference factor.
Exactly. The research keeps pointing on how often that decides things. When teams are level on points, it's a key tiebreaker.
So banking goals early is strategic.
Definitely. And for the Netherlands, this is their Group G opener. So starting strong, getting a win, maybe a few goals, that sets their position right away.
Right. Okay, now for where it gets, let's say, really interesting, what about the tighter matches? Or the ones with more context?
Yeah, the analysis suggests some closer contests. Malta versus Lithuania, for instance.
Okay, what's the situation there?
Group G again. Both are looking for early points. Malta's got 0 from 2. Lithuania has 1. The recent head-to-head is pretty balanced.
So tricky to call.
The prediction leans towards a narrow home win for Malta. Probably low scoring. And the analysis flags injury and suspension issues for both sides. That could be a big factor.
Okay, interesting. Then Austria versus Romania.
That's Group H.
Okay.
Austria is just starting their campaign. Romania already has 3 points.
History there.
Historically close. Though the research mentions Romania had some success against them recently in the Nations League. But the analysis predicts an Austria home win here. Again, potentially low scoring. And injuries are mentioned as a factor for both teams, too.
Seems like injuries are popping up a bit in the analysis for these June games.
Yes, that point in the season, maybe.
And then, the big one, Albania versus Serbia? The sources definitely put a spotlight on this, don't they?
They do. The analysis frames it as, well, a bitter rivalry, stemming from the Kosovo War, according to the material we reviewed.
Okay, strictly reporting what the sources say here.
Absolutely. The sources mention a history of really tense, sometimes disruptive encounters in past competitive games.
Like the drone incident.
Exactly. That's mentioned, and also an attack on a team bus during the Euro 2016 qualifiers. The research just stresses this history adds, huge tension and high stakes.
Understood. So prediction-wise, despite all that,
the prediction actually favors Serbia to win, even away in Tirana. The analysis cites their away form and defensive solidity.
Low scoring again.
Expected to be, yes. And this match is flagged as absolutely crucial for the Group K playoff race. Huge implications.
So if we try and, connect the dots here, link this all to the bigger picture.
Well, these early games, June 7th, whether it's match day 1 or match day 3 for these teams, they're really about setting the tone, establishing those initial group hierarchies.
Getting a foothold.
Precisely. The analysis we look through emphasizes that these results, they'll start reshaping that playoff picture immediately. And any upset, any unexpected result
could blow a group wide open.
Potentially, yeah. It could really change the dynamics of a group that maybe looked straightforward before.
So wrapping this up for you listening, what does it all mean? It means June 7th isn't just another date on the calendar. These games are about momentum.
Seizing it early.
Teams trying to position themselves strategically for that long road to 2026, and in some cases dealing with intense rivalries right from the off. Okay, that brings us to the end of this deep dive into those key June 7th qualifiers.
And maybe just one final thought pulled from the analysis for you to sort of chew on as you watch these results unfold.
Go on.
Given how tight these qualification races often get, and thinking about those specific things mentioned in the research, like the historical rivalries or those key injuries, how much might the early momentum gained or lost on this one match day disproportionately influence the whole campaign?
You mean impacting who gets direct spots versus who ends up in those complicated playoffs later on?
Exactly. How much does this early phase, with all its unique pressures, really set the stage for the entire 2-year cycle? Something to keep in mind.
Definitely something to think about. Thanks for joining us for this deep dive.